This is an $800 Pokemon booster pack with the most iconic Charizard of all time potentially inside. And this is $800 in new Pokemon packs with the newest Charizard potentially inside. Today I'm gonna rip both to see what $800 in vintage Charizard hunting versus $800 in modern Charizard hunting looks like. And I mean, just looking at the difference in what you get for $800 is astounding. But it all comes down to what's inside. We will start, of course, with all of this Fantasmal Flames, which I'm very excited about because the Charizard inside I believe to be the best modern Charizard card ever. I think it's better than, I mean, name any modern Charizard card. I think it's the Mega Charizard Special Illustration Rare inside of Fantasmal Flames. I think it is the best out of all of them. Like, not even close. Shiny Charizards don't matter. Like the Paldean Fates Charizard, who cares? Hidden Fates, who cares? I think this is the freaking GOAT. And the prices for it have been skyrocketing. So I actually think that from the time that we bought these boxes to now, which I only think was maybe a week, the prices have jumped kind of significantly, Rodom. And that's because the Charizard in this set is ridiculous. It's kind of the only thing that you can pull from Fantasmal Flames, which is perfect for today's video because we're essentially looking for the oldest versus newest Charizard. I didn't see if that was a hollow or not. And this has the newest Charizard, and this comes from the Mega Evolution era. This set was released earlier this year in 2026, so it hasn't really been around for that long. And honestly, when it came out, I think we were all very excited about it, but there wasn't as much hype behind it as I would have thought because Charizard. But the thing about this set is that it's a very small set, and really the only thing that is like worth pulling inside the entire set is a Charizard. And it's like the Charizard Special Illustration Rare, which is impossibly hard to pull. But today, with $800 in packs, which includes 1 full booster boxes and 4 elite trainer boxes, I have a feeling we're going to pull it. Mega Gengar EX. And the Mega Evolution era is fantastic, by the way. I think this is like, I think this is going to go down as like the best modern era out of them all. I think this is going to be better than Scarlet and Violet. I think it's going to be much better than Sword and Shield, way better than Sun and Moon. I think this era, the Mega Evolution era, is going to just be, I mean, so far it's been insane. And honestly, my favorite set, this is, I think, my second favorite set of the Mega Evolution era. Yeah, Mega Deontay. I think my favorite is Ascended Heroes. Not too much of a guess to figure that one out, because Ascended Heroes has the brand new Mega Dragonite card inside of it, and that's like my favorite Pokemon is Dragonite and Sudowoodo. So that's like a big deal for me. But in second place, in a close second for me, it's this set, Ludicolo. Now, I will say, hit rates in this box so far, I mean, maybe not looking the greatest, we can say, but the Ludicolo card is very pretty. I'm about to spend $10,000 on a mystery box. Today's video is sponsored by Courtyard.io, and unfortunately, I am not giving this pull away like we usually do because today, for a limited time in the watches category, Courtyard has released a Rolex watch box. This is insane. And I'm wearing my Rolex right now that I bought back when I was 18, when I like really blew up on YouTube, and it was a gift to myself for my birthday, and like, this is cool. I'm a big Rolex fan. But before we open up this box, if you're not familiar with Courtyard, it's the greatest place for digital mystery packs. They have everything. They've got limited time drops. They also have Pokemon PSA 10 gems today, which are $100 packs, which is exciting. Comics, Magic the Gathering, watches, sealed, wild card, One Piece, sports, all the good stuff. Pokemon, they've got tons of mystery packs, and we open them up all the time here on the channel, and we always give away what we pull to you. But today is different because today, oh my gosh, we're gonna open up the $11,000 Rolex watch box. Oh my God. As you can see, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people have already opened it up. And this is how Courtyard works. On the right side, you can see the expected value, which is 11,000. You can see the percent likelihood of pulling each dollar amount watch or card if you're opening up the Pokemon packs, with a 53% chance of pulling an $8,000 to $9,500 watch and a 0.1% chance of pulling a $44,000 to $94,000 watch. Oh my God. And if you scroll down, you can see the heavy hitters. These are like the big watches in here. We of course have the Cosmograph Daytona 40mm 18 karat, that turquoise dial. That's beautiful. We've got other great watches. This is gorgeous. Just so many amazing Rolexes to get. And today I get to add one more to my collection. Okay, dude, I'm so nervous, bro. I'm so nervous. Okay, all right. I'm gonna put my credit card information in, and then we're gonna open this. Oh, quick, record. Okay, I just, sorry. That took It took a long time to do, and I wanted to get the screen recording up fast. I got it. We earned 20,000 points, by the way, which you can use to open up more packs in the future. That's exciting. Oh, dude, I'm so nervous, bro. This is insane. Woo! $11,000 mystery box. I'm not giving it away, but if you'd like to open up some packs for yourself, there's a link in the description, so hit that up. We get... Dude, this is insane. Dun, 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 dun. Which Rolex? It's... Oh, sick, dude. This is crazy. That's insane. All right, GG's, bro. We get the Explorer 36 millimeter. Buyback offer 8,100. Market value 9,000. Is what it is, dude. Win some, you lose some. At the end of the day, I'm going home with a Rolex, so I'm totally cool with that. Oh my gosh.
Also remember, use my promo code MYSTIC500 to get $500 off of a watch box.
Dude, that's crazy. That's Hey man, personally need something that's a little bit more like casual wear, right? So this is so cool, dude. I'm in. I'm happy with it, bro. I will be wearing that in the future. Thank you to Courtyard for the sponsor. GG's on the watch box. Maybe we do another question mark? Not today, but in the future. And if you would like to open up some packs of Pokemon or watches for yourself and give your try on the Rolex mystery box, get in. Good luck. Link is in the description. GG's. Thank you to Courtyard. We haven't gotten... I mean, we're not even halfway through the box, but nothing, no full arts, nothing crazy yet. If I remember correctly, though, from when we opened up, here we go. Now it's starting to kick off a little bit. We got the Dugong. If I remember correctly, the special illustration rare pull rates are pretty good in this set. And that's the big interesting thing, I guess, especially as we compare, you know, one single vintage base set booster pack to an entire, like, lot of modern Pokemon cards, is that the pull rates are very interesting, right? So in this modern era, the Mega Evolution era, the things that we're technically looking for are these special illustration rares. And the pull rates for those are really low. You know, we're talking like, what, maybe 1 in 100 packs? I'm trying to think. I think it's like one every other booster box. So maybe like, what, 1 in 70 packs, somewhere around there? 1 in 70, 1 in 80. Full art and Empoleon EX, nice. But I think it's like 1 per 2 booster boxes, 36, 72, whatever, 72. So it's like 1 in 72 to get a special illustration rare. But in the vintage pack that we're going to open up later today, the $800 base set vintage pack, that has much different pull rates, where what you're looking for really is just a holographic card. And the holo pull rates are 1 in 3. You know what I'm saying? So like way more packs in the modern eras to pull like something you're actually probably looking for. Mega Heracross. But the money goes further, so you can buy more packs. I actually am going to be really curious to see, if we spend $800 in modern, will we even get a special illustration rare? Or are we just going to get absolutely skunked? You know, because whenever we do videos like this where I'm opening up like $1,000 or almost $1,000 in product of one single set, I'm always pretty shocked when we walk away empty-handed. Usually we don't. Like, usually we'll pull at least something, at least if it's in the Scarlet and Violet era. I feel like whenever we go back to Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield, it's very easy to spend $1,000, rip packs, and get nothing. No tag teams, no alternate arts, like, very easy. Scarlet and Violet, a little harder to do that. Apom. Dude, I will say, man, I don't really remember the illustration rares in this set. They're a lot more fun and vibrant than I remember them being. Like, this feels like a Fruit Ninja card or something. That's cool. Scarlet and Violet, though, typically when you spend like $1,000, like, and you rip a bunch of packs, you'll typically pull a special illustration rare. And then it seems like Mega Evolution is kind of the same thing. So we only have one booster box. There's a 50% chance this booster box has a special illustration rare inside, and there's only a couple inside of this set. And we'll go over what we're looking for exactly, also card prices and box and set prices, because again, Phantasmal Flames is just getting more and more expensive, because like, I don't know, I think everyone's realizing that this set's insane, because when it came out, I'm looking at prices right now, and they're insane, by the way. This set, over the last 6 months, is up 30% in price. But the interesting thing, Yamper, like this booster box is up 30% in price. The interesting thing, though, is that when it released, or 6 months ago, it was worth, what, $320 for a booster box? I think that is when it released, which is kind of expensive, right? $320 for a booster box, of a brand new booster box. But then it dipped all the way down to about $200 for a box. Like, it kind of crashed in price, because it came out, everybody realized the only thing in here was just the Charizard, and then everyone was like, nah, if there's only one good card inside, I don't want to open the set. Boy, were we all wrong. I should have bought way more. Oh, here we go. Here's kind of a cool Megalopunny full art. So we do get, like, I think you typically get a full art inside of a booster box. So that's nice. That looks cool. Not our Charizard or special illustration rare. 3 packs to do it, though. But now, a box right now is, what, $450 for a booster box? Went from $200 up to $450. Isn't that insane? So the demand for Fantasmal Flames is up crazy right now because the Charizard inside has gotten really, really expensive. And I think everyone is starting to realize what I've been saying this entire time, is that this Charizard, the special illustration rare from Fantasmal Flames, is the best modern Charizard card right now. Last pack magic. Can we pull something? Oh, full booster box, $450. No special illustration rare. So now we begin busting into the ETBs. And I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of forget what promo card we have inside of these ETBs. It's not a Charizard, is it? No, it's a Char Cadet. Okay, well, that's much less exciting than a Charizard. But ETB gives us, is it 8 packs? I feel like a noob not remembering all of this. There's kind of a lot to remember, though, when it comes to Pokemon, so you can't blame me for not knowing anything. We get the Char Cadet promo card, which is, like, kind of just okay, but it is a cool card, and, like, Char Cadet as a Pokemon is sort of just okay, but the card's cool. He's, like, looking at, like, a fighting ring or, like, a battle ring. He's at, like, a UFC fight, I guess. So that's cool. So we'll get 4 Char Cadets guaranteed today, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs per Elite Trainer box. Now, Elite Trainer boxes, by the way, kind of also had the same price action where when it released, it was like very expensive because everybody wanted it. There we go, dude. There we go. Okay, we do get a special illustration rare. It is Dawn. So not the Charizard that we're looking for, but still a great special illustration rare. I wonder if I have the price for it. I don't, but it'll be on screen. So that's really cool. We'll definitely take it. And this card, as always, and everything else we pull from today will be on our Whatnot account for 50% off of market price. So if you want to grab these cards for literally half off, like listed, not auctioned, link in the description for our Whatnot. We'll list it there when this video is live. And we do that every video. Unless I pull the Charizard, in which I will be grading that. But Dawn, special illustration rare, banger. All right, we take an SIR. We got one. But the price action of Fantasmal Flames. Very interesting. So the Elite Trainer boxes they were much more expensive when they released compared to, like, the booster box. They weren't more expensive than the booster box, but, like, I don't even know how to explain this, relatively speaking. Basically, the, like, price per pack from an Elite Trainer box was much higher than the booster boxes. And everybody wanted the ETBs, and then everybody dumped them, and they went down in price significantly. When they released, so 6 months ago, they were about almost $150, about $145, $150 for an Elite Trainer box of Fantasmal Flames. Then they dipped all the way down to $70. Can you believe that? They went half price, dude. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy looking at that now, seeing how, like, just the set is just skyrocketing in price and value, and, like, the Charizard inside is getting so expensive. And just to understand that, like, bruh, this was $70 in ETB for a minute there. Like, that's crazy. So the prices are going back up for the Fantasmal Flames Elite Trainer box. They're not quite back to their all-time highs of $150. I think the price of an ETB right now is about $100, like $130. So $130 for an ETB, but, like, steadily climbing. And again, I feel like when we bought these, I think they're more expensive now than when we bought them. And we bought them a week or two ago, which is crazy. So insane price action for the ETBs. And the first one was very prolific with a special illustration rare. On to the next, ETB. And then, of course, we'll go over, like, the prices of the cards, because a big reason why the set and the ETB and the booster box is getting so much more expensive is because the cards inside this set continue to get way, way, way more expensive. But by cards, really, there's only, like, 2 or 3 that are kind of, like, notable, I guess. But hopefully we pull one of them today. We definitely, I mean, $1,000 in packs, dude, is not a cheap little drop in the bucket. We got our Char Cadet promo, which will be on Whatnot. And then we've got all of our Mega Evolutions Fantasmal Flames packs. But I don't know, it's just crazy to see. I will say, though, is that the Elite Trainer box, like this guy, I don't know, man. If the prices continue to go in the direction that they're going, Dugong, this will definitely be a $150, $200 ETB in a couple of months or weeks if it keeps going down this route, right? So this is not financial advice. Don't like go buying up all the ETBs because I said that, but I just like, just judging how like the set is going crazy. And again, this is truly, I believe, the best modern Charizard card ever made. I think it's just so cool. It's a Mega Charizard X card. It has Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard and Mega Charizard X all on the same card, and they look great. Like, it's a very like intelligently done design. So I just think, I don't know, I think that this set will be iconic forever. I think because what else can they do in the Mega Evolution era when it comes to Charizard Fire Breather, right? Because we have the Mega Charizard Y, of course, right? But I don't know. I think Mega Charizard X is a much cooler Mega Charizard. And also, this is like the first Mega Charizard we got, you know? So obviously, it's going to be one of the more exciting ones. Full Art Mega Lopunny. I think there's a Full Art Mega Charizard, speaking of, that we can pull in this set that is like pretty expensive. But I don't know. I just don't see, like, whenever Mega Charizard Y comes out in the Mega Evolution era, I don't know. I don't see it being a better card than this. I would assume they would maybe make it like a shiny, Mega Charizard Y, because the shiny Mega Charizard Y looks much better than shiny Mega Charizard X. And even if they did that, the card would have to be insane to be better than this one. And I just don't think they could do it. Next Elite Trainer box. Now, I don't doubt the Pokemon Company. They've obviously been, like, really ever since Evolving Skies, really. They've been on fire with even since before Evolving Skies, like the earlier Sword and Shield era sets, when alternate art started coming out. They've just been absolutely, oh, here's this, by the way, kind of cool. They've been absolutely on fire when it comes to card art. Like, all the alternate arts were great. Even like, what was this set? Like the gold Arceus and Giratina and all of those from Crown Zenith, you know, because Crown Zenith was kind of like a different set in the Sword and Shield era, but even those were great. All of the Scarlet and Violet sets have something cool to offer, except for Shrouded Fable, you know, like, and then Mega Evolution, just a really strong start. I think we had some great cards in Mega Evolution base set, and we had obviously an even better card in this set, Phantasmal Flames, which was the second Mega Evolution set. Ascended Heroes, I think, has some of the coolest modern cards ever made. That set's just crazy, like the Mega Gengar, the Mega Dragonite. Like, those are just crazy looking cards. I don't know, dude. They're on fire. And even Perfect Order, which is the newest Mega Evolution set, and honestly is kind of a flop. Like, it's cheap. It's everywhere in card shops. Like, nobody wants it. That set's great. There's really cool cards in, like the arts is fantastic. So I don't doubt the Pokemon Company. I'm sure they'll bring out something very, very cool for Mega Charizard Y. I just don't think it's going to be better than X. And I think for that reason, this set will always maintain a pretty premium price, like, you know, compared to other modern sets. That's my guess, at least. Other prices, by the way, we had the booster bundle too. Same with the release. Like 6 months ago, it was like a $69 booster bundle. It dipped all the way down to $40. Dude, I cannot believe we didn't just buy up all of the Fantasmal. $40, and then now it is back up to around like $65 for a booster bundle. So that had the same price swings. And then the cards also saw the same things. Again, kind of the big three cards that you're looking to pull here is the Mega Charizard EX Full Art card, which we have not seen yet. Kind of surprised. We have two Full Art Mega Lopunnies, and we haven't gotten the Charizard. Sort of surprising, because again, this is not a big set. It's a very small set. But we got the Mega Charizard Full Art card, the Mega Charizard X Gold, and then the Mega Charizard X Special Illustration Rare. And the price action on all of these cards is actually kind of interesting. Was this the same ETB? We got another Oricorio EX on the last pack. All right, last Elite Trainer box. Trying to get we have one Special Illustration Rare so far, and that's great. We got the Dawn, so we did get one SIR, which is like the equivalent of getting a holo, essentially. So that's cool. We do not, though, have any Charizards. No Gold Charizard, no Full Art Charizard, and no Special Illustration Rare Charizard, which is really what we are here for. So, man, $800 in Modern to hunt down the newest Charizard card. Not looking so hot for us. We've got 9 more packs to do it. Now, when it comes to the Charizard cards, we have the Mega Charizard X Full Art, which kind of tanked. It's down 67%. It was like a $95. It was a $100 card when it first came out, and then it dropped down a flight of stairs to about $33. It's a $33 card for that. But that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You know, this is for all of my speculative investors, I guess, that, you know, you have the set price, like the packs, the ETBs, the booster boxes skyrocketing in value. All of them have like a market graph curve like that. But when you look at the top 3 cards, one of the Charizards that you can get, the Mega Charizard X Full Art, the EX, it just has like a straight down line on price and value. You know what I'm saying? So like, it would be weird if that card continued to just be $33 when this set is blowing up in value. But that is interesting. Another thing with the same exact graph actually is the Mega Charizard X Gold card. The Gold card came out, was very expensive when it came out. I mean, that card was selling for like $600-700. Like, it was ridiculous, $800. So unreasonably expensive. Dropped down to about $320, and right now it's sitting at about $340. So the price never really recovered for the full art gold Charizard from Fantasmal Flames, which is the hardest card to pull in the set by far. And it's still kind of dead in price, which feels interesting. Doesn't feel like that's going to last, in my opinion. But who am I? I'm not an investor. And then we have, of course, the special illustration rare Charizard. The thing we are looking for today, $800 in product, 3 packs left to pull it. What we're trying to find out of this, that card, when it first came out, it's actually up about 1% from when it first came out. When it first came out, it was about an $800 card raw. It dropped all the way down to $450 raw, which is the lowest it went, which is still very expensive. We got another APOM, cool. And then it shot up and is currently priced around $780 to $800. That's crazy. So that card has like a curve that looks like the sealed product of like, it was like high and then it went like low and then now it's shooting back up again. So that card is definitely, you know, the reason why the set I think is exploding in value, which also kind of makes sense as to why the other 2 cards aren't really seeing a price rebound. But like, not to be a speculative investor, but if the set keeps going up in price, it's only a matter of time until the other Charizards go up in price. Because if you want a Charizard from Fantasmal Flames, but you can't spend $800 on the big one, you can spend $50, you know what I'm saying, on the other one. Or if you're balling, you can spend $400, not $800, you know what I'm saying? So, last pack magic. Hey, look at that. Okay, here we go. This is a great example. This card currently sitting at $30, right? Which I think is criminally cheap compared to like how expensive this set's getting. I might even send this in to get graded because I feel like a PSA 10 of this might not be the worst thing to have in the collection, you know? So either this is going to be on our Whatnot account for 50% off for $15, or I'm going to send this in to grade and see if we can come back with a 10 on it and see what happens with that. But that's cool. Last pack magic. We do get a Charizard out of the only Charizard in $800 in Modern, looking for the newest Charizard chase. And now, of course, we've got the $800 vintage pack to look for the OG base set holographic Charizard. Now, price action on this has been insane. Vintage is like blue chip stocks essentially in the Pokemon card space. Vintage just keeps going up higher and higher and higher in price just because of diminishing supply, right? Like, there's only so many base set booster boxes and base set booster packs, and once we open all of them for videos or for breaking or for hobby, like people who just want to rip it, there will be none left. So the vintage stuff will just keep getting more expensive, basically. And this guy has some kind of crazy price action, especially as of late. The booster box for a base set booster box is around $36,000. $36,000 for a booster box of base set. It's up a ton in price. Light packs sell for around $800, $850. This pack was $800, although we bought it from the Pokemon Network on Instagram. Hidden Hobbies as well. He's just like the homie. We buy all of our vintage through him if we can, and he's like the plug. So I don't know if this is a light pack or not. I trust if he says it's lightweight, unweighed, heavy. So we'll see what's inside. But heavy packs can go for around $2,500 for a base set heavy pack. And the reason why is because a base set heavy pack is guaranteed to have a holographic card inside, and a light pack is guaranteed to not have a holographic card inside, right? So base set right now, which we'll rip, the prices, oh, dude, this is so cool. Dude, I haven't ripped a base set pack in so long. The prices for base set for the cards are insane. And then we'll have, I'm gonna read out the raw prices, but I will have the team, I'll have Reese put the, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3 to the front. I'll have Reese put the PSA 10 prices of these cards on screen as well. Oh, this is so sick because the raw price of the hits of the holos in base set have been exploding in value and price. And the PSA 10 prices, I'm sure, are insane. So a couple of the big cards that are going up like crazy. So over the last year, the holographic base set Raichu. Oh, we get Charmeleon. Yes, dude. All of these cards from this pack, by the way, will all be on Whatnot too. So if you want some like pack fresh vintage cards like the Charmeleon, on Whatnot. Although I might grade this too. I don't know. We'll see. The Raichu is up 51% in the last year. Defender card. It is currently selling for around, I think, like $65 raw. And then the PSA 10 price will be on screen. Mewtwo also up 58%. Oh, the Abra is so great. Mewtwo's up 58%. Currently selling for around $72 raw. So that's big. Obviously, the PSA 10 prices are ridiculous for these because it's hard to grade a vintage card. Especially a vintage holo, because the holo foil could be messed up, the corner's messed up. Like, it's very, very hard to get a PSA 10. Venusaur, base set Venusaur holographic is up to about $150. It's up 20% in the last year. Also on a big rise. Pidgey. Blastoise, seeing a crazy rise, up 20% as well, going from around $160 up to about $190, almost $200 for a base set holographic Blastoise in good condition. PSA 10 is on screen. Of course, it is obscenely expensive for a PSA 10. G. Nidoran. Whew. Then we've got the base set holo Charizard, the king, the first ever Charizard card. And it is just, I mean, the GOAT, right? The OG GOAT is up 15% in price, going for about $500 fresh out of the pack in good condition. And of course, PSA 10 price is on screen, which is even more insane. Like, the multiplier on a PSA 10 vintage card is ridiculous, especially compared to the multiplier on a modern card. Well, either way, we've got our electric energy, our psychic energy, and this $800 vintage base set booster pack. The next card is the rare. Is it light? Is it heavy? I have no idea, but it's an $800 pack, and you definitely get a lot less from this than you do from $800 in modern. But if we get a Charizard, all is forgiven. And if you enjoyed, check out the other videos on screen at the end here and keep the party going. Ladies and gentlemen, $800 in vintage gives us... No!